What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and as the title of this video suggests, it is another mystery box day, but also an unboxing of the Ling Jihun Gipsy Danger. Yeah, I know, I've gotten it a little bit later than some of the other reviewers out there, but I waited for my pre-order to come in, and that was at 5K Toys, because I had put a deposit down, and as you guys know, there was a few things that I had put deposits down last year that I had to cancel at the beginning of October. This was the one thing that I didn't cancel because it was still a ways out and everything else was about to come in. So I left this one, and I wasn't about to cancel it just to get it a little bit earlier from like other overseas retailers. So I just kind of waited for this one, and it doesn't mean that I'm not excited about unboxing it. It just meant that now it came in while a bunch of other stuff came in, and I've decided to just make it the focal point of this overall mystery box day. So it's like a mystery box day and an unboxing all together. Mostly because I have a lot of stuff here to get to, obviously, with all the stuff that came in. And this is, you know, this is one... So this is the Ling Jihun box. It's just open. You know, there's a couple boxes here, a few boxes here. There's a really big box from Entertainment Earth that's on the side of me here, but it only has 2 items, and then a couple other items we're gonna go through. So there's a bunch of stuff here already. There's all the stuff that I got from DST that you guys saw me unbox a couple of weeks back now, and I've only gotten... Was it a couple of weeks back, or was it just a week back? I can't remember. Maybe like a week and a half ago. So everything is fuzzy. You know, that I still have a lot of stuff to work through. I've only done 3 reviews so far, but luckily one of those reviews had 3 items in it. So, gone through a bunch, but there's still a lot to do there. So, you know, there's a lot here to work on, and that's why I decided, you know what, let's do it. Still a mystery box day, because I still haven't opened all this stuff yet. You know, but... give you guys a little taste of what's in one of these boxes, and you know, instead of making its own unboxing, it'll just be the focal point and, you know, the final thing that we work on here. So the first thing I want to show you guys is something that I don't have to take out of a box because it wasn't in the box, it was just in my bag, and that is the Chogokin 50th anniversary Robo, the Chogokin Robo 50 as they're calling it. And it comes in this little, whatever it's called, you know, the clamshell here, and it's 95% diecast. You guys know what this is. I've talked about it. Now, this here in the United States is only a Tamashii Nation store exclusive. That's the only place you could get this here in the United States officially. Like, if other people get it, it's because they purchased it from Tamashii and then, like, resold it. But this is officially the only place you could get it here is in a Tamashii store or a Bandai store. Yeah, and I happen to have gone to the Bandai store this past weekend. And this is why I'm doing this here on a Monday. It was going to be a Sunday. This was going to be Saturday. This was going to be my Saturday video. But luckily, I had a video already done in the Golden Idol from DST, and I ran that because I was out with the SVA Figure Collecting Club and Ultrazilla Jr. And I happened to we happened to stop at the Tamashii Nation store because we did a little tour of a bunch of stores. Now, I didn't film anything, I just took a pic. You could check it out on my Instagram, but I didn't film on this outing because it wasn't about filming. Not everything is about filming. Sometimes you have to live in the moment, and in this moment it was about me you know, hanging out with the group that I am an advisor to at the school I teach at. So like, it was like a really cool, you know, day, and you know, Ultrazilla Jr. was there, and he got to like talk to all the students, and it really was a really good day. It was really snowy, and we were really exhausted by the time we got home, so I didn't do anything when I got back. Nothing. Vegetated. That was it. You know, all me and Ultrazilla Jr. did was watch a bunch of episodes of Delicious in the Dungeon. That was it, you know? But anywho, you know, at the Tamashii store. This was the only thing I picked up on the day, because again, hadn't been to the Tamashii store in a bit, since right before NYCC when I was there with Heisenberg. You know, and this wasn't out yet. But again, only place you could get it. Super heavy for a little thing. So I had to pick it up, and you know, this is the first thing I'm showing you. Now, the next thing is from Walmart. In the past, like, week and a half, Walmart has had a massive toy sale. Like, a lot of stuff has gone on sale. Now, I haven't, like, gone crazy with it or anything, but I did pick up one thing that I thought was a really, really good deal. And shout out to my friend Ben from Ben's World of Transformers for the alert on this. I'm opening this from the wrong side, but that's okay. So, Walmart box. I opened it on the side that was taped down. But anywho, I did pick up one thing. Well, two things, but one thing mainly. And that was the Transformers Star Wars, you know, collaborative of the Mandalorian, and he transforms into the Mandalorian ship that they use, and it's a robot. You know, it is a Transformer. What are they calling this one? N1 Starfighter, the Mandalorian. I don't know if he's got his own name, but this is very, very cool. I haven't picked up a collaborative one since the TMNT one, which I loved. Now, I was on the fence about this. You know, I also want the Knight Rider one, but I never picked it up. The only reason I got this now, and it just came out, was because this was part of the sale. Like, usually brand new things don't go on sale, but this was part of the sale, and it was like half off. Like, are you kidding? I had to get it. So yeah, for half off, it was cool. Now, however, free shipping at Walmart starts at $35. So I had to put something else in, and this actually came by itself, and it came before, and it's already unboxed. But I didn't put it up anywhere because I knew it was going to do something like this. And I got the Transformers 1, Prime 1 Changers, they were calling this line. But it's like, if you remember Rise of the Beast, there was a couple of figures that they did in a smaller line than like Studio Series, but it was still like a regular Transformer. And that, like, you know, one from that one was really good. So this is Optimus Prime Orion patch from that line. I hadn't picked up any of these, but I figured, you know, I love Optimus, so I figured I'd get this guy because he was half off too, and this was like 9 something, $10, whatever. And it took me right over the threshold to get the free shipping. So, you know, I mean, if I would have paid for free for shipping, it would have came out to the same amount. Why not get a, you know, put another item in the cart that I would like, and, you know, get the free shipping? So that's what I did, and I got 2 cool new Transformers to show you guys. Okay, so this item, I just took it out of the box. Move this along. This item is not a toy, but it's a lamp. Now, it's a desk lamp, but it's an LED desk lamp, and I actually have one of these on my desk, and I've been rocking one of these since Christmas here, so basically the new year, but not in every video. Like, I do still have my regular LEDs, but they're starting to go a little bit, I noticed, and my wife got me one of these, because she has one of these, and she says, you should use these in some videos, because it works really well. So recently I've been, like, you know, using it a little bit more, and I'm kind of liking it, and I'm kind of feeling like in my space now, I don't know, I don't think it's going to be good overall, like if I go back inside the toy room, but in my space now, these might be a little bit better for my setup, and I'm going to try to use the 2. So we'll see how it goes, but the other one that I'm using is pretty good. So I figured, let me get 2, and then I'm backed up by other ones. I do have some ring lights too, but I kind of stopped using them here. I kind of use them if I'm doing something from the apartment. You know, that's kind of like my backup light. But right now, I'm using my regular LEDs, you know, on tripods. But I'm gonna switch to these and test it out, you know, so, you know, you might not notice it, but it might work out for me. And just to show you, a little bit more well lit now, maybe. Well, this one, and now we have a little bit extra lights, but I wanted to show you the difference within the video, and I feel like Nice lighting. Alright, for my next box, this is the old, besides the Gipsy Danger, which I think I pre-ordered last February, this is the oldest. This predates that by like a year. The oldest thing I had on pre-order anywhere. And this was already paid for, so I didn't have to worry about it. It's well paid for. Wow, this looks cool. And it's from Mythic Legions. Check this out. This is my first Mythic Legions in quite a while. It is the Terpiculo, the Terpiculo, I couldn't remember. I knew it was something like that. Look at this thing. It is amazing looking. Like the skeletal monster with a tail and like skeletal wings. This is incredible looking. I'm really gonna be curious to see if I could take off like any of his accoutrements and keep him like a skeletal kaiju. That would be really cool. And if not, it's still awesome anyway. Very, very cool. Obviously, I can open it, but I'm not gonna open it. Like I said, unboxing is just of one thing today, but be on the lookout. I will be reviewing this very soon because I have been really, really looking forward to this for a long time now, guys. So it's really great that it's finally here. Okay, next up, we're going into the big Entertainment Earth box, which again is only 2 pieces and a lot of packing material. But oh my gosh, I didn't know this was gonna be boxed like this. Anywho, I finally got the Super 7 Ultimate Space Godzilla movie poster one, and now I do wanna, and like I've said a few times when I'm doing Entertainment Earth stuff, I do post a lot of links, you know, to shopping. When I post them to Entertainment Earth and you buy something, it really helps me out. Because these 2 items, between my Entertainment Earth, like, credit from those links, and some credit I actually had from HLJ, so shout out to HLJ, but it was very little, but it was enough to almost completely cover these 2 items. Like, I think I paid $2. So thank you to all of you zillions that help support the channel. And all you gotta do is just use the links to buy your normal stuff that you would be buying normally. So, you know, I was on the fence about this because I didn't know if I really needed it, and I've been trying to, like, move away from getting, like variants from a lot of stuff, but this was one of those that, you know, I always love these colors, the Trendmaster colors, the poster colors, whatever you want to call it. So, you know, to get it like this, you know, I think it was a good way to go. You know, I waited till I could, and now I have. Now, there is the charged version of Godzilla -1 that I want to get also. I didn't realize that one not only was a repaint, but like they changed the spine so they're like up. I didn't realize that. I should have realized that. My bad. You know, so I really want to get that. And I realized that like after I got this. I don't know what took me so long to even realize that, but anywho, I still wanted this one anyway, and to get it like this is amazing. So I will be getting that other one, so do expect some Super 7 reviews soon. And maybe some more Super 7 stuff to come very soon. More on that when the time comes, but there's some things possibly in the works with Super 7. And the other thing is the new McFarlane Toys Movie Maniacs Kong, the 8th Wonder of the World, from the 05 Kong. That's right. Oh, this is a limited edition of 7,400 pieces, which is a lot of pieces. But that's pretty cool, and it does come with a certificate of authenticity in there because of that, I guess. But, you know, this is just like a little, you know, non-movable statue, I guess. That's how these movie maniacs are. But obviously I was gonna always get Kong, especially 05 Kong, you know. It includes mini poster and bonus items. Bonus items. Is that the certificate? I don't know. But anywho, very, very cool. They were the first ones to get it in. And that happens a lot with Entertainment Earth because they're on the West Coast. So one of the reasons why I've been buying more from them, you know, not only that, but, you know, because of the credits and stuff like that. And discounts, guys, discounts. Any in-stock item at Entertainment Earth, you can use my code UZTOYS and get 10% off. And if you know, spend a certain amount of money, it's free shipping. So, guys, take advantage of that. You know, get yourself a discount on toys, which always helps. And then if you use my codes and stuff and my links, you help support the channel, and I would be really appreciated. That would be really appreciated. I am really appreciative of that. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to reviewing this one, so do stay tuned. That's the thing with all of these, right? Looking forward to reviewing a lot of these. I gotta strategically do it. Again, I still have to review all those DST items. There's still 7 items, so gotta mix them up. You know, I gotta mix them up. But do, you know, stay tuned. All of these will be reviewed very, very soon. Alright, guys, and last but not least, it is the Gipsy Avenger from Ling Jihun. Now, the Gipsy Danger from Ling Jihun. Did I say that? I don't know. Gipsy Avenger is now, like, you know, popping up overseas. And it's, you know, people have been starting to get it. Nothing I can do about that. My Gipsy Avenger is with BBTS pre-order. So I think I'm just going to leave it. Wait. You know, look, I have a lot of stuff. I just said it. A lot of stuff to review. It doesn't matter to me when things are coming out. Look, I mean, this weekend I saw Godzilla 2014 from Hiya Toys and Midtown Comics when I was out with the SVA group. One of, you know, my students actually picked it up, which is cool. I already bought it. It's in my BBTS, and I'm gonna leave it there. I haven't shipped it yet because there's a few other items that are supposedly dropping in the next week, or maybe like very early March. And as you can see, I have a ton of items to review. So I have that, and I have 2 other items already in my pile of loot. I'm gonna leave those there. We will get to it. I will be reviewing the Godzilla 2014. I'm not in a rush because, like other stuff, people already have been reviewing them because people are getting stuff early. Either, you know, because of their affiliations with Hiya, or, you know, they're shipping them early from China and pay more. Same thing with this. I'm just not doing it. Like, I'm not playing. I'm like well beyond playing that game. I've said it before, guys. It's just like I just can't do it anymore. Like, you know, it hurts the channel to say it, but like I'd rather save the money and use that money to get more stuff that I'm into. So it's like, I don't know. I'm constantly like fighting myself from doing these things. It's because, like, I don't know, man. I'm just in a different mindset than I was for a while. Like, and I don't know, things change. You know, things change about the way you perceive running a channel and collecting and, you know, the realization that you could only do so much, and, you know, just where you're at. I feel like no matter what I did, even when I played the game, like, did my like sub count like run up faster? Did that, you know, affect anything? And it really didn't. It really, for me personally, it didn't. Like, I haven't been able to unlock YouTube, and it's depressing. I do get depressed about that because I put so much work into this, but I'm not gonna like spend more to try to do it at this point. I've done that. I did that. Didn't really raise the level here all that much compared to what I do now. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, it's it's depressing either way, but, you know, we could only move forward and do our best, and that's all I gotta say. I mean, you know, there's always things that maybe I could do differently, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the key is anymore. I try a lot of different things, and I just can't do anything about it. It's, you know, sometimes, you know, it's less about me, more about what you guys as subs want, and what you want to support, and who you want to support, and the reasons why. I don't get it. So anywho, we have batteries in here. Good. We have some card. We have another card. Just to tell you how the batteries work. It's just like floating in here. Oh, more batteries. We have a little like Phillips head screwdriver, skinny little screwdriver. It's pretty cool. And then we will lift this up. I'm not going to pick it up because everything's going to fall out. You have some crushed buildings. You have chainsword. You have the boat. Always love the boat. Definitely reminds me of like the NECA. The colors definitely do not remind me of the NECA. It is popping, guys. Here's the figure. Before I even look at it, here it is. It's interesting. I mean, there's something still NECA-ish about the looks of this. And I didn't feel that about the Crimson Dynamo that I reviewed last year. But this is feeling like that a little bit. Oh, not anymore. Oh my god. Okay, as soon as you start moving this guy, that kind of falls away. Oh man. So yeah, look how happy I am now. Like, I was depressed. I can't get stuff early. You know, people are, you know, constantly like flying past me. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, screw all that. Screw the competition. Screw caring about all of that, what people think of you. As long as you're happy and you're, you know, this stuff is making you happy, that's all that counts. And it doesn't matter when I get something in, it's still gonna make me happy. And this is making me really happy right now. And I think a lot of this stuff here is gonna make me pretty happy. You know, like, I was very excited to grab this weekend, and it was cool to see like the reaction of my students. You know, I mean, the club, you know, like, and not really my students, but I call them that, you know, like, I'm helping out as much as I can as a faculty advisor, and there was some excitement over me getting this, and that's cool. So very, very nice. There was also a cool part where we were at Kinokuniya, and there was more students there drawing and you know, making Gundam models, and one of them knew the channel, and that was really, really cool. Great artist, and he loved my old comparison video between the Dragon Zords, the SOC Dragon Zord and the Legacy Dragon Zord. So we had a cool little conversation about that. So that's always awesome. Like, you know, like, that made me feel so good. And it's the same feeling I get when I go to, like, you know, Kaiju Brooklyn, and people come up to the table and they, you know, they talk about what I do and stuff, and it's awesome. So, like, no matter what, man, like, if you're in the boat of, like, you know, your channel is, like, going slow, and know if you keep putting in the work, people will recognize the work. You know, don't get discouraged. You know, you can't help it sometimes. Look, I'm like bearing my soul today. I didn't know if I didn't know I was gonna do that, but it just sort of happened. You know, don't get discouraged. Just keep on going. People will recognize you if you do, you know, the work. You know, so glad that happened. That made me feel good. Yeah, but this is awesome. This is making me feel really good too. Because I've been waiting for this for quite a while. Again, I could have gone earlier, but I didn't. Again, because I didn't want to waste more money. I already, like I said, you know, if you put money down on stuff and you have to cancel it, that is the worst. So that happened to me twice when I was canceling all that stuff last October, and I don't one thing, I don't want to put money down anymore. I'm trying not to do that anymore. It's either paid in full or, you know, pre-order that's easy to cancel. Very, very nice. So, you know, like, I don't want to get into that situation, but this was one I didn't want to cancel. And I didn't. And maybe, you know, if I did, I would have got it earlier elsewhere and not cared, but you know what? I'm glad I didn't. And it's here now, and that's all that I care about. And we're going to get you a review very soon on this, so do stay tuned. I know I said that a few times, but there's a lot of stuff here. I don't know what's first. It might be this. It might be something else. Like, I can't, you know, guarantee what I'm doing first. Just know you know, the next video will be a review, so, and I haven't filmed it yet. You know, like, you know, I'm kind of caught up, you know, like, I only had one review in reserve, and thankfully I did, because, again, I couldn't get to this Saturday, but I'm glad I got to it now. Hope you dug it. You know, it's always cool, to do unboxings, and, you know, some folks have said that they like the mystery box format. They don't like knowing everything that, I'm unboxing, and that's cool and heartening for me, and it's nostalgic for me because that's how I started the channel, like I said. So to bring it back is pretty cool, but to do like a little combo here is also pretty cool. I could have done this whole thing in one video, you know, especially with the time it took, I took on it, but, you know, one video, you know, to rule them all is enough, because it gets me to get started on everything else. And there you go, guys. Hope you dug this. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these or anything that I've said here in this video. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out.